Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Heavy Metal Book Club on 22 panels. Uh, and just in time for Metal Hurlant number 5 to show up in my mailbox, we're going to discuss the revamped, rebooted Metal Hurlant number 4.
I gotta
Um,
say it right off the bat, I was so excited to read this that I didn't even read the line at the top of this that says, "Don't serve in heaven, God is a terrible tipper." And that's terrific.
it is a pretty good line. Um, Yeah, let me. I've been actually keeping track of numbers as we're chasing our 1000th episode now. We're over 900. And this is going to be the 42nd Heavy Metal Book Club.
I thought you were gonna say did 1,000 heavy metal podcasts, and I was
No,
like, I
no, no, no,
don't think so. My brain is
no, no, no,
mush
no,
and
no,
overnights,
no,
but
no,
I
no,
don't think that's
no, no,
right.
no. We're chasing 1,000 total episodes of 22 panels, not 1,000 heavy metal episodes. This is the 42nd Heavy Metal Book Club. Which is still pretty impressive. Um, so before
I
we
mean,
start
we've
going story by,
somehow made it past the 36th, which suggests that we've been doing this for more than 30 years.
Dang.
yeah, yeah. Um, so before we jump in story by story, does anybody have overall thoughts on the
At the, at
issue?
the, at the
Anything?
moment, my favorite thing so far about the reboot of Metal Hurlant is the themed issues.
Yeah, themed issues are
Oh,
cool.
That
That's
The
a
themed
really
issues
cool.
are definitely cool.
yeah.
I think I like this issue a lot, and it's definitely because it's themed. Part of it is a big part of that, but like I can tell you that reading it and even going back, through and looking at it, it's like, oh, okay, I remember this issue, and this is like the Paradise Lost issue or whatever, and I kind of and also like because it's themed, I also think it's like a little bit easier to even recognize when it's like, oh, I'm actually kind of into this like whole like
Yeah.
concept of paradise and
Yeah,
like
Right.
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
fucking with that.
Yeah, instead of like you're like, what's the one Drie story that's in that one issue of Metal or Long? Like I can't remember which one it is, but like if you remember that it was a Paradise Lost themed story that you're looking for, you're like, oh yeah, like I know exactly I know exactly what issue that's in. It's in the Paradise Lost issue.
Right. And you were commenting on you said Batman issue. You know what this actually reminds me of is Ex Machina, the Brian K. Vaughan.
Oh yeah, sure. The helmet
Okay,
does.
sure.
Yeah. But the interior cover, which I think is the back cover on the um hardcover edition, is actually uh one of the final illustrations from John Cassaday.
Really?
Yeah. It says it's the PS to the publisher's note. Illustration
Mm.
on the inside front cover and on the back cover of the hardcover edition is an excerpt from the last project our late friend John Cassaday was working on for humanoids.
Wow.
I'm gonna embarrass myself, but why does the name John Cassidy not ring a bell for me?
Planetary?
Say again?
Planetary?
Hmm.
Please tell me you've read Planetary. Particularly because I don't particularly like feel like saying the name of the writer of Planetary. Um,
Uh,
John Cassaday's done lots of,
I mean, yeah, he's done a ton of other stuff, but like
yeah,
you can say he's done Star Wars and Astonishing X-Men and Captain America, but like who hasn't at this point?
right. Uncanny Avengers. Pulling up his obituary from Comics Journal. Um,
I'm
he
looking
did
at him
some Tom
on
Strong.
Wikipedia. Okay.
And as soon as you start looking at his art, you're going to recognize him.
Yep. Absolutely. I just did not know the name. So
Yep.
shame on
Yep.
me.
I'm just surprised because normally you're the one that knows all the artists.
And that's why I'm like, okay, so
I mean that was an odd experience for me. I'm used to you knowing the obscure artists that we're trying to figure out from inside the issue, and here you are not knowing
yeah. Sorry about that.
the not obscure artist that only has a page and
Right.
somewhat in memoriam. Um, so yeah,
Well, my sincerest apologies to the late John Cassaday.
yeah. Um,
But right off the bat on this issue, this one might be my favorite one.
this story,
Yeah, the
this
story,
story
The
was really
Fault.
good. This
Which
story was really
the
good.
fault, yeah.
Yeah.
This one was really good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking for my
I know which
document.
one's my favorite one because like, so I think I mentioned this off air. I read the first half of this and then I read the second half of it like later because I think we were originally going to read it sooner and then something came up.
Yeah, we
Um,
switched we switched to read the
which
boar,
one?
Starhenge.
Yeah, Starhenge.
Oh, that's right.
So I read half of it and then last night uh I read the second half of it, but I still remembered a comic from the first half that I like liked so much that I had wanted to talk about it. So
Now's your
I'll
chance.
get to that.
Yeah, all right.
But I'm pretty much like, oh yeah, that's definitely the comic. That's my
I
favorite.
I love the captions in this story and how they're all like bits of ripped out notebook paper.
Yeah.
However, it is strange that it is double-sided notebook paper.
Isn't that like printer paper?
Uh,
Like
oh, I get
you,
like ticker tape.
yeah, like the
Yeah,
old printer paper that we used
that's
to carry.
that's what it. That actually makes a lot more sense now that you say it. When I
Yeah.
was first reading it, I was like, "Oh, this is like spiral bound, ripped out notebook paper." But no, it's old printer paper with ticker tape on the side.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense.
I mean, that's definitely at least one way to look at it.
No, I think that's the objectively correct way to look at it, and it's even better now for it.
I always find it difficult to judge the art in the first few stories because I want to absorb the art throughout the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I do. I adore this robot,
yeah,
Yes, he's great. He's phenomenal.
and I feel like it's possible. Was this one of the news stories or one of the? No, this is one of the news stories.
Yeah.
mhm.
Um,
I don't know.
though this came out long enough ago that it still could be because have any of you been reading the new Rosenberg book,
Oh,
If Destruction Be
yeah,
Our
our
Lot?
lot. Yes, and it is
Yeah.
also great. That I could see where you could pick up the similarities. I see the resemblance.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
at least like just the robot in regular clothes made me think of the Lincoln robot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, this has got it's really wild robot coded as well.
right.
Oh
This,
yeah, for sure.
this robot who his job is like a scavenger of some kind. Like he's just roaming around looking for stuff.
It made
From
me
what I
think of
Right.
I don't
Wally.
know what his job is, but like, and again, it's been a little bit since I've read this, but what I kind of gathered from it is like, you ever have like, I know that like this is a I don't want to say a trope, but a regular theme that like we have for humans, where it's like the return to nature,
Sure,
where
yeah.
like, oh, I've been
Mm.
like, bound up in societal whatever, which has all this like,
Hmm.
business attire and what have you. And like, like they'll go out and they'll just like shed their like um, clothes and stuff like that. I was trying to think
Uh,
of a different name. Said just sort of shed society even
Yeah.
uh,
and
Yeah.
like embrace like this whole natural thing. And that's what this like reminded me of was like here's this robot that's doing this very human thing like sometime way in the future after like humans have developed robots and still like what seems like the most closest thing to paradise is just like being in nature and like disregarding like all the man-made shit that we built.
Yeah, it makes me think, and I'm gonna wax pseudo intellectual for a minute, but like you could easily imagine like a businessman in a post-apocalyptic future doing this. Like that just
Mhm.
makes normal sense. But then seeing a robot do the same thing, it sort of uh begs the question, I guess, like, does that mean that like there's just something inherent in nature that makes this a universal good? Like whether or not you come from it or not, like the presence of this wild, beautiful nature is something that is appealing to everything, not just humans or living organisms even. And that I thought was very cool.
Well,
Or well said,
I
yeah.
think also that he's talking about like the creators
Hmm.
and how they built the robots to replace them, um, not entirely realizing that that's what they were doing.
Hmm.
I mean, I love this segment here. His vision narrowed, and so did his humanity. Little by little, he lost his soul. By creating us, our masters made a definitive choice to no longer listen to the world. What was forced or feared eventually came to pass. It was irreversible. We replaced them. Our creators definitively lost their humanity. And then it says, I am 27 or 2.7, the Neo Hunter Gatherer.
I'm curious if there's some reference to 27 or 2.7 or 27 or what have you.
But like, I feel like it's like it's kind of we keep creating technology to do things for us, and eventually it will do everything for us. And then what are we for?
Mhm.
But then when it reaches that point, does it also have to enjoy nature for us to yeah.
Yep.
And I do love this panel. I love the coloring period in this, that the browns and the greens are fantastic.
And the watercolor style, yes.
Right. But I love this last panel, the robot with the leaves around him
Oh yeah.
as the
Yep.
hunter gatherer. It can't be heavy metal without some kick-ass Mobius.
Yep.
I I definitely remember this one. It's not our first time
Yeah.
reading it.
This is one of my favorite panels, that just barely above the floor falling.
And then through it,
Yep.
there's this moment in that last page where he's just like flipped over and he pulled something out of his jacket to look at it.
Right. Also like the dude in the room that he just passes.
Yeah. I was like, that's quite a few dudes, it seems like.
Yeah. But also the twist at the end where he eventually falls and is a mushroom cloud on the Old
Mhm.
West. This last page is cool.
Hmm.
And so Mobius.
Feel bad for that native looking person.
It's like a shaman.
Mhm.
It's like he actually drew the circle where he would land.
Pretty much.
And chose to stay there anyway. For what reasons? Who knows?
I actually think this one was one of the ones that I was so curious about when I was re-looking at the first half of the book. This next one, the Lucas Mauricio.
Mm-hmm.
I reread most of it to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, I actually really dug this story.
Yeah, this is.
You get about like three-quarters through the story.
I liked it because I feel the same way about the 1%. But the problem is they didn't stop at the 1% because then they realized that the next 10% was bad too, and the next 10% was bad too. They just killed everybody.
It reminds me, there was actually a politician this week who thought it was a good idea to say that government didn't do enough for the top 1%.
Oh, yeah.
What a claim. What a bold claim.
Oh God.
And who said that?
Some representative, you don't even need to guess which party.
Oh, yeah, I know what party.
Someone we don't need to give a platform to.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't remember his name. Some representative.
Um,
I mean, the best political news of the week is the Cards Against Humanity and the Elon Musk is a sad little bitch with no friends monument.
Good one.
Yep. I did see that.
but yeah,
This is such a cool page.
it is. There are a lot of images in this comic, which, especially right before the next page, are just sort of like they're interesting. I think this would be a very hard comic to determine what was going on without the words, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
I love this dude's face though at the bottom here.
It would be
The
very
dog?
entertaining,
Oh.
but it would be very hard to turn. Oh yeah,
The bottom middle right panel is
yeah.
whoa. I can hear him like doing a Hank Hill. Whoa.
What's happening to me? Why is blood coming out my eyes?
That was a cool write-up too in the next page.
Oh, the forging of the metal, but you missed
Yeah.
the dog face man at the
I do
very
like the
last
dog
panel.
face man.
The dog face boy.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish his hand was also dog-like, but I'm not
Yeah.
really
More
sure.
paw-ish.
He
Yeah, more
can't
polish.
hold his staff if he's got dog paws.
I mean, this is a reasonable point.
Well, he can't hold
Which,
the staff with his hand if he's got dog paw.
which doesn't mean that it wouldn't still be cool if they had managed to make opposable thumb
No,
dog paws.
it would actually be way cooler if he was with like 4 or 5 other dogs and they were all playing poker.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that is a great
And
image.
smoking cigars.
Yeah. I
Richard
love that. This was a great comic too. I love
Richard
Black Jack
Guarino's The Future Tomorrow.
I love
This one
everything
looks
about
very
it.
fun.
They're all like no, they're not propaganda. They're like what's it, like
Billboards.
like tourist brochures of
Right.
different
Or
imagined
novels.
creatures.
Yep.
Yeah, or novels. Yeah, people
Yeah.
different people's versions of their imagined fictional utopias that people have written about through the ages.
Right.
And then you get this robot dude who's like telling it to his little lizard pal.
Right. Yeah, it didn't work out. We
Yeah.
tried.
Not so
Uh,
much.
but it didn't work out.
Now they're all dead, and nature has come back once again.
I do like how one of the recurring themes is that nature comes back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
That like once the idiot humans are out of the way, the plants manage to work their way through again.
Mhm.
And then we just have plants and robots
And dogs
and
with hands.
dogs.
That's a different
Oh,
imagined future, Matt. The
Paul,
misbegotten.
Paul Gillen, misbegotten.
this was hilarious.
Yeah,
Uh,
I didn't. I this one didn't make sense to me until the end, and I was like, oh, okay, that's really funny.
I mean, it's a utopia. All these different, like, thousands of races, right? Are like, hey, we're gonna come together and band together, and any of us can like try to like
Procreate.
reproduce with each other, and we don't have to be like the same, species. And
and what we somehow made was these ugly humans.
And
what
it
we somehow
backfires.
made was these
That's
terrible, disgusting creatures that just so happen to be humans.
makes me sick, honestly. Disgusting.
So disgusting.
They should put them in a spaceship and just send them to a faraway planet.
Yeah. This one feels like it demanded more reflection. Red
Yeah,
Sky.
Tora Toretta, Red Sky.
I
I
I
dug
think
this.
I think if
It's
I sat with this for a longer period of time and thought about it, it would be one of my favorites, but I haven't yet done that.
I predicted that it was gonna be an alien flipping through the human thing. I was like, this I can see where this is going.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, even knowing where it was going, I like, I mean, and it's not really hidden.
Oh, I
You
liked
know,
it. I didn't say I
you've
didn't
got a
like it.
green hand.
Hmm.
But I like the way the clockwork is juxtaposed.
Hmm.
I like the art style. I love the panel layouts.
Yep.
I mean,
This
like,
is really well done.
it almost feels like some sort of paper mache sort of thing. I'm not sure that's quite what I'm looking for, but kind of like,
It's like a kid's art project for school. Like
Right.
the shoebox diorama thing.
Right.
That's what it made me think of.
When he goes out after he's done with his little mechanical clockwork situation, because in the clockwork situation, it makes it seem like the aliens came and eradicated humans, is sort of what it
Hmm.
seems like. But then when he comes out, like there's still like there's a person, there are still humans around. So
Well, I mean,
living among
you
them.
gotta have some worker bees.
That's
I
right.
mean, I guess, but
Taking over the planet doesn't mean you have to kill all the
yeah, I
humans.
guess. It seems like they're just mingling.
Just enough to make it clear who's in charge.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
man,
useful to
like
have worker
actually,
bees.
as I was like looking through that, I didn't even think that they were taking over the planet. I thought it was like fear, right? Like this was made out of like this. This wasn't necessarily made recently. It was made like when the aliens first came, and it was made because like humans have a natural tendency towards fear.
Yeah.
Like they
You don't
don't
think the alien
really
made this?
what?
You think the humans made this diorama?
Yeah.
I thought it was
I
that
thought
alien.
the alien made it.
Yeah, I thought
So
the
did
alien
I.
made it.
But I don't know.
But
They
it could
like
be the alien representation of War of the Worlds.
I just am telling you what like I saw from like what I see. And like I don't know if humans made it or aliens made it. It seems like the type of thing that either could have made, but the definite feel that like kind of even like going through it again that I got was,
He's
oh
crying.
hey, like aliens came and there was this huge fear and now it's like everyday thing for aliens and humans sort of be mixed
Right.
up.
I don't know, man.
Futurette from Olivier Vatine.
I really like the art in this.
The art was cool. I liked the off-white page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the twist when it turns out that like these people that you're seeing and thinking might be good guys or whatever are going out to squash the revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dug this one. This one was pretty good.
Then the double twist when it turns out that like
The
they're
revolution, right?
that 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 they're also like
Little Men in Blacks, Little Men in Black
yeah
heads.
yeah that the whole they're actually being subjugated by the universe, not welcomed into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was
Mm.
definitely some coolness.
Yep.
And I do like the end where you've got the resistance kind of crawling back out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not quite over yet.
Yeah, I think there's also something to be said about like, I mean, kind of human nature with it, where it's like
Yep.
the aliens that are subjugating the human race are kind of doing it through sexuality. Not that we have to go deep into that, but I was just, it's an interesting statement of things.
Yeah. A Different Future from Sylvain Runberg and Ingo Romling. This was both awesome and I'm sitting there going, is it really a different future?
Yeah, it was a cool twist.
The
I thought,
armed resistance are the anti-vaxxers.
yeah, well, yeah, I thought it was a cool twist. I because like
It,
in every other hackneyed story about resistance fighters in a dystopian future, like the resistance fighters are objectively right.
right.
Yeah.
And in this case, it turns out that they are anti-vaxxers, and that this woman was, you know, betraying those people to save her baby and her unborn child from preventable
Right.
disease.
No,
Right.
I think like what and what's kind of interesting about this is what I don't know to take this one way or another, but like what they're very good about doing is like the resistance in this is actually like anti-vaxxers and I completely agree. Like that's the wrong side to be on. But also the people chasing down the resistance is this big scary force of like,
Yeah.
Right.
clad
Yep.
people.
It does a good job of making it as gray of an area as it could be.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
Where I'm sure that actual anti-vaxxers feel this way,
Yeah.
Probably.
which for
I
better,
mean, black
like
choppers.
the art
Yeah.
does a great job of presenting that point of view.
And now I want to know if the artist or writer is an anti-vaxxer.
I mean, like, that's a good question because you don't really know by,
Yeah. It's well made in that regard, I think.
Yes.
I still find a little irony in the title. A Different Future.
Hmm.
Doesn't actually feel that different.
Less, less so different future. Smoother World was
maybe that's
cool.
why they named it that.
From Corby Run and Rurik Saleh with art from Nicholas Begay.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed this one too. This was great.
This one was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. So proud that he had his penis removed.
Yep, because it's for a
Just
better community.
it's such an intriguing point of view that
Yep.
like you live in what's perceived as a utopia because nobody can express anything or
And
say
then
anything, do
the
anything.
password is go fuck yourself to get into the orgy. He's like,
Hmm.
wait a minute. What's my surgeon doing up there?
I want to know if it was his intent all along to go in here and narc on the party, or if he only had that in mind once he saw his doctor there.
I kind of got the impression that he only did that when he saw his doctor and he realized it was all a scam.
Because it seems like
Yeah,
all the way up until that point, like he was like, yes, this is good. This is the way. It
Hmm.
also seemed almost weird to me that he wanted his penis back to begin with because he
Yep.
wanted a badge of pride that he didn't have one in
Have
his.
one.
right.
Yes.
And so
And now he's got a big, huge silver one to put on his mantle above his TV.
yeah, where it belongs.
I want one.
When I was 6 years old, Toy Story came out, and
Okay, that's a really weird place to
yeah,
go from a
that was my yeah, I was
from a
hoping
big silver
I was
penis on
hoping it
top
would
of a
catch people
TV.
off guard. But then when it came out on VHS, I begged my parents to buy it, and I immediately mounted it on top of our TV so that when my friend came over, he would see it and be impressed. So it's
Okay.
probably kind of the same thing. You just want to impress your.
Well, also, all their TV shows is a blank white screen, so I mean, it's
What else are you
the
gonna look
most
at?
interesting thing in the room.
Right, right.
Mhm. Yeah. And then Chantal Montier. I love that we're finally getting to see more Chantal Montier rather than the badly translated 1996 that we
96.
started with, because everything else that I've seen, and now I need to go read a good translation in 1996 still, because everything else I've seen is just brilliant, brilliant. Like this slavery is freedom, starting with like Article 1, sovereignty belongs to Thor Gibber. All human beings are born and remain slaves and unequal in rights. All forms of segregation and discrimination must be strongly encouraged and rewarded. This was so good.
Yeah, it's a little close to home.
It hits really close to home.
Oh, for sure.
It's really close to home, particularly the uh he was gonna pee on my car.
Yep.
Had to shoot him. He was gonna pee on my car. Who's gonna My car could rust.
Hmm.
Yeah. I also think it's interesting that the only color used is yellow.
Yellow. Yep.
In implying the absolute cowardice of this sort of
Fascist control.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
HOP by Ugu Bienvenu.
Know what HOP stands for?
I am not certain.
So full disclosure, this is the comic I was talking
Going up?
about. This is the one that even after 2 months, I remembered and thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because essentially, this guy who is apparently a rich billionaire is having a shitty, shitty end of life, even though he has this like hot wife and is being doted on by a robot and all that shit. And it seems like they're gonna have a pretty good life together. I mean, the robot and his hot wife, not him. He's just
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I wish I knew what the HOP. I'm trying to figure out what it might be.
Homeowners patrol. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Trying to make certain that I didn't miss it somewhere.
The look of that man's face disturbs me so much.
Yes, me too.
I hate looking at it.
I mean, I hate looking at it, but it's kind of fun to hate it.
Also,
It just
he's wearing clear plastic gloves.
and it
Well,
looks like
I
he's got
mean,
a rubber suit on. I don't know. It might just be the gloves.
I don't understand anything
I
that's going
mean, to me, this guy has like pretty much like done everything to like, you know, defy nature and like it's, living a terrible life with it. I don't know. I think it's kind of amusing that he's uh, disgusting looking piece of shit. Sorry.
not wrong.
I mean, he kind of reminds me, even the way he looks kind of reminds me of
Jeff
some,
Bezos.
I wasn't gonna name it, but
I'll say it. I don't care. What's he gonna do? Not deliver my shit in 2 days?
shit in 2 days.
God was already there. Pierre Colo, Paul Lacoli, with art by Paul Lacoli. This was like the creation of a religion.
Yeah.
So,
But like on a new planet, and this guy gets to zap out
Right.
because his time is done. It was pretty interesting. I did dig this.
yeah, my question, he zaps out because he's done here, right? But when he zaps into the new spot, is it just me or is he right in front of a car?
No, he's yeah, that's true. Defoe's is
I mean, like, there's even
Yeah,
like
but I
a
don't think he
little
gets hit or anything.
splosh
splash.
says right here. I'm guessing that's supposed to be the person jumping in the water that he's talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
He did.
Man,
I am kind of curious whether he lived teleporting to some other place.
and then we got some Shobo and Shoff. I like Shobo and Shoff.
Hot
Doing a
ground.
couple things.
I didn't understand this comic, but I liked it.
I definitely enjoyed all of its imagery,
Yes.
but whether I really
Yeah.
understood it, I don't know. No, not really.
It gave me I don't know if anyone else is gonna relate to this, but it gave me Return to Oz vibes when they go to the Emerald King's Mountain.
There's definitely elements of that, I think.
It gave me more of the Wiz vibes.
Yeah,
Okay.
as well.
I
Michael
think
Jackson. I'm joking.
there's
I can definitely
also
see it.
some,
Oh, I can totally see the Wiz.
I mean, just from knowing the creators, they do some pretty serious Afrofuturism. So I wonder if it's like commentary on like the gold being a plundering of the land.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's iron and she's gold.
I'm
So
rubber and you're glue.
yeah, you get it.
The art's just gorgeous, though.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
terrific art.
It is quite beautiful.
So angular. So many angles. Flat edges.
It's also just wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no pants, just a shirt.
Well, I mean, to be
Just straight
fair,
shirt
she's
cocking it.
wearing a dress and no shirt. So, I mean,
That's
between the
okay.
two of them,
You mean a skirt
they
and no
have,
shirt?
yeah, they have one
One whole
One
outfit.
outfit
They
between the two of
complete
one
them.
each
outfit.
other. That's the moral of the story, is that they belong together.
They belong together.
All right, and then we have the classic Polonius. I do
Bologna,
like that this is crisper than the one that we read in Heavy Metal.
but
Yeah,
we did read it.
We have
we
read it
did.
before.
It is a lot crisper.
And I think we read it. Was it all in one issue of Heavy Metal, or was it over a few months?
I
It
think
was
it was.
over a
I
few
think it was
months.
split up. I do not recall it being all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it? Did
Well,
it?
I couldn't. I remember that there was one story at some point where they split it up into like three places in the magazine,
Yep, they did that
and I
too. I
couldn't
don't
remember
remember
if
if this
that
was
was
it.
this one.
I don't think that was Polonius. I think that was
I don't
something
think it
else.
was either.
Did
So
this
that
elicit the same strong emotions for you guys as it did for me? Again, reading it again.
Same strong emotions. I think I might have had stronger emotions reading it all together than I did reading it
Yeah, I
apart.
mean that's the other thing I like about them doing reprints is on one side, I'm a little bit sad that we don't have as many continuing stories as we have in heavy metal. Because I kind of like this serial from month to month.
Yeah,
But on the other side, I do appreciate getting to have some of these stories all together. Um, even in anthology books. So yeah. But yeah, no, this is such a, and I feel like he did his woman wrong
oh, he totally did,
because like they totally did his woman wrong.
and he
But then when
just
he comes back, he acts like it was her fault.
her fault exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Just page 137 bothers me. Plus,
37.
137.
yeah, where they go to the emperor for money.
Oh yeah.
Not before 137, but 137.
I believe it's 137.
This one right here. I mean,
The one where the emperor's on his throne, he's got the twink on his knee.
oh, that's
135.
Oh, it's 135. Okay, it says 136 on my screen, so I assume the next page.
Well, no, that counts the covers.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 137th page of the digital edition, but if you look down in the corner, it says 135.
gotcha. Yeah, I didn't do that. Okay.
Yeah, I remember you having that issue the first time too, and it is a legit issue. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I feel like that's like illegal. And for good
Well, I
reason.
mean, not necessarily in ancient Rome.
No, I'm just talking about the visual depiction of it.
Right.
Oh, oh yeah, there was that question of like, how old is that boy?
Yeah.
Is it a boy or is it a man? Really, is the question.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna call the feds or anything, but I'm like,
Well, and like there's a lot more gray area when it's art than when it's
oh
photography.
no, I understand.
I'm calling the police.
Yeah, we can no longer have this podcast because hey, I'm gonna shut up now.
But yeah, no, I loved that like there's the implication that like we go back to ancient Roman times as Earth decays. I mean, I kind of like the circularness of it, but it's also a shame that even our hero has lost his way so much.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes and becomes a plaything at the very least, to
Right.
get his vengeance.
So much vengeance.
I do have to say that
Little
this
goblin man.
the little goblin showing off his or holding up Polonius's penis as he's so dejected going to the orgy is a pretty hilarious picture.
It
It's like a
is.
darkly hilarious picture.
Well, if you notice, his is so much larger than
Right,
Polonius's.
that too.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I made gooses in that picture I drew.
And I do love how they make the his
That benefactor.
madam just, yeah, benefactor just absolutely hideous.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
At least she has the courtesy to turn around for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he was drugged too, which
Yes, he was.
sucks, but probably made that easier.
For his own good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to think about the venereal diseases in that room.
Yeah.
I mean, to be pretty honest, I think we recognized it was a pretty graphic comic the first time we read it, and now you
That's
see
Yes.
true.
all the graphicness all
All
together.
together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Did any of you read the From Outer Space to Inner Peace
I
Topic
did
No.
documentary?
not.
I read about half of it. And I probably will finish it at some point. Um, I think the part that I'm gonna pull out specifically that I thought was interesting because essentially it's a documentary and an author that studies um cults or deliberate what's the other word they used for it? Intentional communities.
Hmm.
Um, but one of the things that she said was that um like okay, only 1 in 10 intentional communities is successful without something going wrong or without them just falling apart because they don't have the resources or whatever that they need.
Mhm.
Um, but like, if it's a new business, that's about right. I found that an interesting comparison that like there's a lot of similar type things that we don't wind up villainizing the same way for their failures, you know. And
Yeah, and
also, like, one of the problems of a new business or a startup or whatnot is that, like, as you're going, you wind up often with uh, uh overly tyrannical founder bosses types.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yep, I can see it. I
You
didn't think
know.
about it that way, Chad. That's a very interesting take.
Right. Well, and that's where I, I'll have to read more and I actually kind of want to go watch her documentaries now too. Um, because like she brought up that there have been a couple that have like outlived their founders.
Hmm. Like the Scientologists.
Yeah, I don't think she actually brought them up. Among other things, I don't think there is much of a deliberate community. That's bigger religion.
Okay.
Um,
They're just straight cult.
but but yeah, no, it's just a fascinating to think about. I mean, because like take away the spiritual aspect, and like we often think of kind of deliberate community type things. I mean, even when you're thinking of how to better government, that's on one level a planned community.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's made me think differently about the idea of groups of people that are um getting together and thinking about this is how we want to live and we're going to do that together. I mean, obviously, the ones we hear about a lot, they're fun on Netflix or whatever true crime book or whatnot are the ones that go horribly, horribly wrong. But that can be said about a lot of things. Um,
They also have documentaries like that about governments.
exactly, exactly.
Right.
Governments, businesses.
Right.
Um,
I think I'll have to read
so
it just to
so
understand.
yeah, I do actually kind of recommend the read, I guess is what I'm
It does
saying
pique my
overall.
interest on it. I will have to give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
trying to do that.
well, particularly because she very much I want to say that she keeps an even keel to it. She's not going, "Oh, we need more cults."
Sure.
She's just like, let's actually look at what's going on at some of these.
Hmm.
I mean, it sounds like
um,
she's given like a more scientific.
well, and she's spent time with them without coming at it from a judgmental perspective, to actually
Right.
try to figure out, um, which apparently, like, she says there are like a half dozen people in academia that do this, and then her. Everybody else comes at it from like the true crime angle.
Right.
Right. That makes sense.
You know, um,
Well,
I mean,
especially
like
the true crime angle
Oneida was a
has
cult.
our
Was
thing.
a Oneida, which is now we know it for like their silverware, right? It was a community for like 40 years, um, until like the leader went a little too far off, and then like even as they broke up the community, they turned it into a what is it now? Da, da, da.
I have an aunt and uncle that live in Oneida.
Even as they broke up the community, they turned it into like a shared stock type thing. So they literally turned what was left of their community into a business to make the descendants of the community filthy rich.
Hmm.
Um,
That's cool.
No, it's
I
not.
mean, kind of.
No, no. I don't understand your definition of cool, Peter.
I mean, filthy rich, Rob. Let's
Filthy
rephrase.
rich is cool. Yes, I'll give you that.
I mean, the Shakers made it.
How filthy rich are we talking here?
The Shakers existed for way longer than any cult whose, well, and how about any community whose main tenet is abstinence should have. They're not
Oh,
making their own new members.
yeah,
They can
Right.
only get new members by getting people to come in. And not only did that, but like they were a major influence on like American furniture. You know. Um, yeah. I need to finish reading it. It was fascinating. Because essentially that's what I mean. The reason it wound up in this issue is because on a level, intentional communities are attempts to create
paradise.
pockets of utopia, you know.
Hmm.
Um,
They think they can live a better way, so they try to do that.
Right.
I get it. I see it. I know why it's in this issue.
Right.
I didn't skip it because I had any issue with it. I skipped it
No.
the prose and
Yeah, no,
four or
no.
five
And I
pages of
didn't
it.
finish it because it's prose and I was running up on time.
There's
Uh,
almost 300 pages in this book.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Every day is like Wendy from Valentine Ramon.
I
This
don't
was a
remember what happened in
crazy,
here.
fucked up
I love the
story.
cynical uh
This
take
story,
on social media.
yeah, the story is hilarious, but
Yeah,
also
it
Yeah.
really is.
also really fucked up.
Yeah. And like, how
I
did this guy
mean,
become an influencer?
the first fucked up thing that this story introduces you to is essentially your TV turns on and tells you that you're unpopular in social media and we need to get you
Yes.
popular today.
Right.
And then essentially you do jack shit diddly
Gotta
and become
pump those
popular.
numbers up. Yeah.
I just love the the he plugged the restaurant and immediately there'd be never been there, already on my to-do list.
Yep.
And then somebody, oh, I'm here too. What table are you at? And
Just
then
left.
him, oh, I just left. And then the shot of the actual coffee shop and no one is there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the guy that he bans and refriends, I think twice.
Yep.
And the
That is
fact that
funny.
he's
And how
having
it's
this
just
this
cynical.
Oh God, I just realized at the very beginning he was on the pod and then he's waving into the pod on this
yep,
third panel. But then
he's waving at his poop.
Yep. Saying goodbye.
no, no, no. Go to the next page. Look at the bottom of the
Oh.
last panel. He's not waving at his poop. I
No,
mean,
Oh
that's
like,
where
shit.
yeah, his
that's
poop is
where he's got
there.
Wendy.
He's waving at Wendy, who he put in his fucking pot.
uh,
My God.
uh,
Ugh.
Funny.
Uh, this whole thing is like,
beyond disturbing and
yeah,
also way too real.
Yeah.
I
Way too
mean,
real.
a little bit. I mean,
I mean, Matt, it's got some spectators going too
Yeah, I noticed that. Yes. But it's
with
not a
the whole,
Roomba, which I actually like.
yeah.
it's not a what?
Read spectators.
Oh,
The sex robot that this guy's hooked up to.
yeah.
Solar
I, I,
plant.
do think it's kind of funny that the name of it is Every Day is Like Wendy.
Yeah,
Because it's almost like every day is like Wednesday, but
right.
it's every day essentially. Like, I'm also trying to figure out what's going on at the end here where everything just sort of stops.
Everybody blows their load at the same time. I don't know.
It's kind of what it looked like.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe.
You
I
can
mean,
now
it's
get back
almost
to
like they
your
had a power outage and then like,
All the boobs popped.
I just my favorite is now you can get back to your wonderful
you
offline
even
life.
noticed that those were boobs. I was like, oh shit, there's some weird purple bubbles. And now that you mentioned that, yes,
Oh,
that's
they're
what they
titties, dude.
are.
All the boobs popped. Anyway, solar plant from Luke Jones and Anna Mill.
The art in this was really cool.
It was.
I started this story hating the lettering because it's difficult to read,
Yep.
and then it ended up thinking it was the best part about the story. And it's not to say the story is bad, it just means the lettering got that good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, the
It
whole thing
became
just
really
didn't do
cool.
it for me. I feel like it missed something in execution, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah. I wasn't really sure the point of it or where it went, but like how the lettering blended into the background into the art was really cool, and I really
I mean,
liked
Yeah.
what's
it.
kind of interesting about it is it's like, does he come out of that after like that heat thing? Does he come out of it And like, are you like, is everything after that real, or like, did something happen and that's the real thing, and this is just sort of an illusion, or
Man, I was so
I don't
confused
know.
after
It's
after
like,
he ran through the tunnel. I got so confused, but
well, 100%. It's amusing, but fuck if I know what happened. Yeah.
Look, I like to Dylan's point. I like the way the lettering tied into the story at the end,
Yeah.
but it is obnoxious at the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
These Hands That Feed by Samia Marshy with art from Lee Lai. This, to me, I think was the saddest of all of the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that
Both because it was real and because it didn't hide from or emphasize how incredibly sad of a future it is.
yep. But I like how the protagonist or protagonist has some integrity at the end.
Yeah.
That gave me hope.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
she's
I mean,
been
the
avoiding
mere
it, but
fact that the protagonist was like working on getting food for the homeless people, like it caught me off guard when she, oh, we have to go look at the apartment. I'm like, what? What?
Yep.
But then yeah, having the integrity to go, no, no.
I can't do this.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
I dug that.
Yeah. But just like that last line from the realtor. Oh, don't worry. Our attorneys are working on that. The occupants can't afford legal help, so we plan on starting very soon.
Yeah, that's awful. And that's
Yeah.
so real.
Yeah.
love it.
So fucked
It's
up.
just, ugh.
I
This
mean, the
is,
comic is so good, but it's
yeah,
probably so good because it's so fucking real.
Yep.
it's so, and again, like the understated, but without sugarcoating and without obfuscating at all. It doesn't fall to hyperbole, it doesn't blow anything up, but
Yep.
it also doesn't sugarcoat or obfuscate. It just states this world where only the people who are rich enough to afford the apartments that have their own hydroponic systems have food.
Yep. And can eat good food
And where it's actually illegal for the people who don't have those to
to
grow
grow anything.
food
Mhm.
anywhere.
Yeah. It
Yep.
just feels too real. And I mean, like, I
I mean,
like
talk
it.
about keep the
I
poor
I would
poor.
I
Yep.
would I would definitely say this is a comic where it's something where I feel like you can share with people and it's pretty forward, and it's not something where it's like I'm like, oh, this is like too hard for me to read, and that I think is also
Right.
good, but it is very much like I can read this and I can understand it, and I feel like this is the type of thing where you can give it to a lot of people and they can read it and understand what's going on pretty easily.
Hmm.
Because this is like a universal. This is like,
Not trying to like,
Well, and there's also like some cool things, the talk of here, have a real tomato.
well, yeah.
How great is it when they're, or look, we can grow enough food for the entire neighborhood in this space. Isn't it amazing?
Yep.
Like it's not all hopeless.
it's also true, yeah.
Um, but yeah.
That's why I dig these issues that have the theme, because
Yeah.
you get it. It
Yeah.
takes away the subtext, and you just, okay, this
Yeah.
is, there's something going on here that I need to like grasp.
Yeah. 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 No, I think that's been a really good decision for the new Metal Hurlant is that they're all themed.
Yep.
Isle of the Dead, Lilas Cognac and Jan Damazin.
Um, the first thing I'll say about this story is both the planet and the person are named Mars, question
Yep.
mark?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because she was the first person born on Mars.
Right.
That was a silly choice to make.
I don't disagree.
However, did like it, was good story.
And also like this might have the funniest twist
Yeah, but is it
that's
really
still
funny?
really dark.
It's dark, exactly.
Oh, we figured out how we can capitalize on Mars. You can send your loved ones there because they won't deteriorate.
If everyone can afford it.
The art's really cool though. I didn't read any of the Kim Stanley Robinson
I didn't read that.
because at that point I really didn't have time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Paradise Lost from
This
Tim
one was really cool.
Adam and Alexis Vitribert. It was.
This one was really good and is also another one that sort of is, I mean, like it touches on like, I think it touches on two themes. And one is like, when somebody comes into a new, was the immigration essentially, and
Mhm.
like all the hoops that you have to go through. But then also touches on this other thing, which is, and like you only really see it once you get to the end and like have to deal with it, which is like, we are making so many digital cultures and it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of interesting that like their whole society is essentially, hey, once you have this implant, you can see all the digital stuff and like everything goes from super bland to like, popping and interesting and
Batman,
somebody,
Coca-Cola,
yeah, somebody
power,
is
success.
I
This
mean
this
like
has a.
even yeah.
Did any of you guys read Non-Player by Nate Simpson?
No, but the title makes me think that it probably feels the same as the story.
Very similar. Like the world
That
sucks, so
that
everyone
was
goes into this
that
deep.
was I think never finished
It
though,
was not. He
wasn't
only
it?
did two
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah, there were two issues, yeah.
But
It also reminds me of Friendo
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
Alex Packnadel.
Yeah. Yeah.
and seeing this from the perspective of someone who doesn't understand it makes it that much harder to be like,
Right.
oh, this is cool, because like
Hmm.
now this person can see everything and she can buy an
Yeah.
outfit, and she's
It's
like, I still feel alone. This
it
sucks.
it it feels like a lesser lesser publicized angle to assimilation.
Yep.
Like instead, like typically, I feel like when people talk about assimilation, it's like the person who needs to assimilate, like their culture is getting erased, and like the things that make them unique are now being diluted and going away.
Mhm.
But a different angle to that, it happening at the same time is that in order for you to communicate with people, like you now are being forced into like you can't be part of their society and communicate with them unless you also
Right.
Adopt the
adopt
technology.
their bullshit. Yeah, or like
Yep.
Right.
they're all if you're going to communicate, you have to have all their other bullshit forced on you as well.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Like ads on Facebook.
Yep. Yeah, like this was a really sad story.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like
She's
even
like, oh,
as she
being the
gets,
last refugee should be good for something.
Right. What about it the whole time? Which I don't know if that's uh, uh,
Hmm.
I was surprised at how willingly she went along with all the bureaucratic bullshit. She didn't. She was like, all right, next step. All right. I mean,
I
which is,
mean,
is its own commentary, I suppose.
Right.
what else are you gonna do?
Exactly.
She's got
Because
no
what
place
else
to
can
go
she
back
do?
to. She lost her family.
Hmm.
I do also love, and this is one of the places where it becomes easy to make government out to be the villain when like we have all of these amazing things, but it's always, oh no, it's somebody else's job to do that. No,
Yep.
somebody else pays for that. No, they pay for that. No, those
Hmm.
people over there pay for that.
And
Yeah.
Um,
The red tape of bureaucracy tends to be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
the unfortunate thing is to a certain extent, it's been deliberately created by the people who want us to believe that government doesn't work.
hmm.
But
yeah, that's also true.
also sometimes because there's just enough to make government work well that there's an easy way to exploit that.
Yep.
Because like the a lot of the red tape was created to make government work well, and then the reason it doesn't work well is because it then gets the people who are supposed to like do the stuff get underfunded, understaffed, etc.
Hmm.
So it's less about the process being bad and more about um like, okay, we built the most amazing car ever, but we've decided that we're only going to put two of the six spark plugs in and three tires will be enough.
Right.
Right.
um
Right. Trophoblastic sex.
Trophoblastic
But
sex tuplets from Thomas Ferrule. This one was weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. I don't have a lot more to say about it. I mean,
yeah.
like, I kind of get it, but also it is so fucking weird how it's done. I don't know. Because, like, essentially, what they're kind of trying to say, like, at the end, or like when you're having the conversation with the
The reporter.
reporter, it's like, hey, everybody's like modded, essentially. Like, everybody
Mhm.
has like technology in them. You're using a eye that is
Yep. Recording everything.
recording
Right.
everything. So these babies will just be like, you know,
Normal.
old biological people. Yeah.
Hmm.
Normal, as we would call it. But also like there's nothing like it's weird because what he's saying is so integrated into the society that like as you're reading this, there's like nothing that would indicate to you other than the fact that the words he's saying that this society is like this. So,
Yep.
but then yeah, a lot of the like it's all well drawn, but it is very weird and very uncomfortable imagery.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be.
I think so. Like I agree. I don't think it's supposed to be comfortable. I just that's where it's at.
Yeah.
I mean, seven translucent wombs on a guy's back is just a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, the wombs bothered you? It's a
They
womb with a
just
view.
the ocean that sings, Fabrizio Dori.
I like the art.
I love the art on this
The
one.
story,
Yeah, the story was good.
It,
Uh,
it was pretty forward. I mean, like not forward, but it's just
I
I
like the
mean,
character design.
they
yes.
essentially tell you the story right from the beginning. What I did kind of like though was you get to the end and see everything that's going on, and then I went back and looked through like the comic because at the end, like the ship that this this traveler that we're seeing came in on essentially turns into a rock, and then you see the traveler and his dog. So I went back and really looked at those images some more because it
Mm.
was sort of. I'm not saying I found anything, but it's just sort of like interesting to try and think of like what type of stories like the artist even trying to portray with that.
Hmm.
The Crevice from Luc Schutten
So this
and
one, they like
Francois
these two
Schutten.
this. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just introducing it. You got it.
This newly married couple that doesn't have a bed falls into the world. The world gives them a bed, and then they become the world's brain.
The world's connection to humans.
Their brain.
Um,
It's weird.
I didn't understand it.
Essentially, what one thing that I gathered was this was some sort of weird constructed world. It's not a real world, which
I felt like these guys were Amish too for some reason.
maybe I don't know, but
Just some sort of technologically reduced community.
I loved my favorite part was how chill this dude was when they're like, "Stop the crevasse from closing," and he's like, "Can't do nothing.
Yep, yep. He's like,
Just
it's
let
all
it go."
good.
uh, uh,
Well,
I
gave
thought it
them
was
a
kind of cute.
gave them a bed as a wedding gift or something in return
Remember
for.
this wedding?
There's definitely some like for me, it was like the planet, whatever planet this is that definitely seems to have like some entity of its own. Because like at some point he says, "I'd rather it didn't give us anything and left us alone. If it can't control itself now,
Mhm.
Right.
like there's sort of this like suggestion that they know it has like an intelligence and that, it's doing something." I think like they kind of make other references to it, but I really like the last page just for the imagery, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the boobs?
Well, you know me.
It's okay. That's my favorite panel. No, I'm kidding.
Sn Snow
So
by Christian
I am a sucker
Pedro.
for snow in
I am
comics
too.
as well as wordless comics.
yeah,
I'm a
and this had a
sucker for
real
dancing.
Persepolis feel to it. I loved it.
Yeah, this
I don't know if
was
I brought that up on the show. I'm a sucker for dancing.
Sucker for dancing.
put all those together, made this a really cool comic.
Yep.
Really cool comic.
This one had kind of flower power vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just sort of like the beauty of like, especially all the shapes at the towards the
Uh,
like last page.
yeah, I agree.
Yep. It was interesting.
Firstborn by Matt Emmons. Starts with a cough.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Did this guy download his digital partner's
I
entity into the robot?
I thought this was going to be a prequel to the first story for the
Oh,
longest
jeez.
time. Like this was the AI robot that started its life and then slowly became, but not the case. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure who the robot
I
is to this guy.
What I
Right.
gathered was that
I think the robot might be the guy.
that's what I was thinking, actually.
Well, then who's talking on the tape? Because the guy talking, whoever's talking on the tape is like, "I'm sorry, we had to meet this way."
Right. Right.
Yeah, but so like, okay, one thing that I've sort of picked up in this comic, and again, take it however you want, but what I took out of it was that they've been working on some sort of AI to put together a robot for a long time. And they were hoping that, they'd be able to set it up and work with it and, build a better planet or something. Um, but it didn't work out that way. They all sort of started like, I think he's the last living person who's not in some weird pod.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You need to go save the rest of them.
Hmm.
like I didn't want this to be, we wanted you to be built where there were some of us around so that we could be there with you and help you, but that didn't happen. So we need even though we kind of also want more time, there's just we're out. We have to start you up and have you do the best you can.
Oh, wait, it's a tape deck.
Yeah, it's also tape deck.
Yeah. So that's what he recorded for the robot before he turned it on. So maybe he didn't download himself into it. He just downloaded information into it.
It could be. I don't know. I mean, it kind of seems like maybe it's,
But he is also wired into something. So
yeah, he has when you see him after the robot gets up, he has this thing on his head too that makes it look like he was
VR headset.
in the digital
right.
space and transferring himself over to this robot, but I don't know. I could
Thought
be
that was
May,
his
maybe maybe it's they don't know whether or not maybe you have to have the tape deck because they don't know what level the transference is going to work.
sure.
So they need to give instructions. I don't know.
It's very fascinating and I really like it, but would I say I know anything for certain in it? Nah.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
All right. We did it.
We did it.
I like the warning. Reading Metal Hurlant is dangerous. Side effects may include rapid mind expansion, disconcerting but thrilling thoughts and visions, a sudden onset of dissatisfaction with daily life. If you
I
have been
think
experiencing any symptoms, do not contact your doctor for a prescription. Get a subscription.
I
Yeah, I read
think
that too. I thought that was great.
the devious part about this warning is that it comes at the end after you've already read it.
Right. Uh, yeah, I dug this issue.
It was a good one. I
I,
like
I, I've dug all of the Metal Hurlant so far.
for sure.
We do favorites for Hurlants.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. No ongoing because there aren't really ongoing,
Yeah.
but we do story and panel.
And panel can be 2 pages even, right?
Panel can be whatever you want it to be.
There we are, man. My favorite panel is
We
just
don't really have rules for favorite anything.
That's true.
say
We
stuff.
mention this regularly.
I
I
think
gotta I
but
I gotta say that I'm torn on my top story between Slavery is Freedom from Chantal Montelier and These Hands That Feed from Samia Marshy and Lee Lai.
Yeah. I I'm definitely these hands that feed, I was gonna just say I have two favorite stories, and one is these hands that feed and the other is HOP. That was how I was gonna do it.
That works. I think for me, These Hands That Feed is too real, and therefore I need to balance it with the Slavery is Freedom that's also too real, but with more deeply dark humor attached.
Mhm.
Matt, Dylan, favorite comics?
I can't remember. What was the translator one?
Uh, this Paradise Lost or something.
The translator one is
The one
Was
where
that Paradise Lost?
they
think
needed
it
the
was
translator to
it
that was
was
Paradise
Paradise Lost.
Lost.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's my
I
favorite
think so.
story. And my favorite panel is the last panel of The Fault.
What was the last panel of the fall again?
The one with the robot and he's covered in leaves and such.
Oh, right. That's a good one.
Yeah, Paradise Lost was the translator one.
Matt, favorite comic?
Favorite comic is, hold on, I'm looking for it. Oh, this dog, I'm gonna kill it. Oh, see, now I'm torn. I'm torn between the one where the guy got his penis chopped off and then reattached, and Every Day is Wendy.
Yeah, the Smoother World one. Smoother World one was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go
Well,
with that one.
Peter and I both picked two.
Yeah, you're allowed to make it funny. Well,
All right, then I'm picking both. A Smoother World and Every Day is Wendy.
Well,
Is a
then I'm
Wendy.
picking two. My other favorite story is The Fault.
nice.
Since we don't get to do it ongoing, we should get to pick two favorites.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have made it so you had to pick a new one and an old one, but I
No.
think I'm the
There's
only one
only
that wound up
three
doing
old
that.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
know.
tough.
That
Yeah.
would be tough. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, they're all good old
I
ones.
know. I was. So Dylan's favorite panel is the end of the fault.
Yeah, I am 2.7.
Yeah.
Panel's a tough one for me this issue.
I have just decided that my favorite panel is pages 258 and 259. For me, it's like right across from each other. I mean, like when you're looking at the comic. So
Yeah.
it's pretty nice.
I'm gonna wind up taking from the same story.
There you go.
What was the name of this story again? This was
Snow.
Snow. Yeah. That's easy.
Oh, okay. I got mine.
But I can do just one. I love this panel where she's just starting to dance and has her head turned up towards the snow.
Good on you.
Which means that between us, we pick essentially 3 pages in a row.
Much.
Well,
There's
I'm
actually
not.
2 pages between, but shh.
I'm breaking up your rummy here.
All right. So, what's your favorite panel, Matt?
Top of page 29.
29. Real page 29
Yep,
or
real page
actual
29.
page 28?
All the rich people.
Yeah, because I know they're all gonna bite it.
There you
So the top of page 29.
Yeah.
What's the name of this story again?
Oh, this is
Lupus
Leo.
Frutio.
yes, Lupus Frutio.
go. All right, yo. We did it.
We did it.
We managed to get done with a 230 some odd page thing in like an hour and a half.
Good.
270
270.
some odd.
Yeah.
I think it's literally the last page, not counting covers, is 270.
Right.
It's like,
So, not bad.
no, pretty good. High fives all around.
All right. I gotta get to bed.
So I'm gonna toss out. We can do the next Metal Hurlant. It's out. I can get it to people. I got my copy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
yeah.
great.
I
Heavy
don't.
Metal's supposed to be giving PDFs eventually.
Hmm.
That's what they promised when I re-upped my subscription, but haven't seen them yet. So
I haven't gotten my physical copy of Metal Hurlant yet. So
yeah, mine literally came yesterday.
okay. Well, I mean, we have some time, but
Yeah, we've got a month at least. So I guess we recorded late, so maybe not a month, but you know what I mean.
a little under.
But anyway, always fun, guys.
Oh yeah.
And Matt, you want to take us out?
We'll continue after the next page.